better heat you. Had your bitch living single like Maxine. I ain't scared of you,
Yeah. What up?
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
What up? Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in to Billionnear Radio because the billions are near. I'm your host, Big Arm. This is my co-host over here, starring Latif Billions. You know, we are the infamous Troll Brothers. They call me the brother with they say the lad with the pad, because we got the pad when we do this thing. The lad with the pad. You know, we're the show to make you mad. We make you laugh. You know, what they do sometimes?
Make them cry.
Sometimes they cry. You know, but we do what we do. Make sure if it's your first time on the channel, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely do that.
Yeah,
and guess what?
We real political. Definitely political.
Today's show is sponsored by An Outfit for You by Michael Keenan. Just a little bit about An Outfit for You, let you guys know. Family of brands. And also, we can't forget about Hinkle and Hemp Balm for pain relief. Michael Keenan, he's that guy. If you have a brand, you want to be successful as far as, making money in the business, he's your guy. Sports, fashion, entertainment, he's your guy all day. A lot of brands that you know of, that you wear, that you rock, he's responsible for making it do what it do behind the scenes.
What brands is that?
Yeah, you got Hurley, WESC, Steve Madden, Joseph Abboud, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and he blew Sean John up majorly. So definitely, also when it comes to TV, you don't realize it, but he wardrobe style 17 shows, and this is not a night that you're going to watch TV and not see him. I mean, he does NCIS, Chicago, Law and Order, Blue Bloods, Magnum PI, SWAT, This Is Us. Man, all FBI shows. I mean, he does this thing. Right now, they're working on My Clothing line. It's about to launch real soon, So he has a plan. He sticks to it. He follows to it. He does what he do, him and his team.
That's
Michael Keenan, Outfit for You, Hinkle Hemp Balm, pain relief. It's a family of brands. On that note, it's popping, kid.
It's popping, man. It's all good, man.
It's all good.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, today is a good day for you.
Really?
It's a good day for you. You know why it's a good day?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
This is the day that I finally get done with Olympics, man.
Oh, wow.
You're going to hear no more Olympic talk. The Olympics is officially over.
Did the women's relay win, though, for the USA? The women's relay team.
Yeah.
They beat Jamaica, right?
One of them won. Jamaica blazed the 4x1. I'm not talking about no other team but USA today. Forget that. But Jamaica killed it. The same three girls, same Jamaicans.
Right.
Got gold, silver, bronze.
Okay.
So in other words, they did it in the 4x100 and they did it in the 100-meter heat.
All right. Shout out to Jamaica.
Yeah, they did their thing. They did their thing. I'm not mad at them. But let's talk about USA Olympics. Yes, the final day.
What's poppin'?
Because I know it drives you crazy.
What's poppin'?
What'd you say? Am I making you uncomfortable? Am I making you uncomfortable?
I'm good. Roll up on me.
Am I making you uncomfortable?
Roll up on me. Roll up on me.
Which one you want me to tell you first? I got a whole lot to tell you.
Roll up on me.
What you want to know first? I mean, pretty much, actually, USA, we clown USA. We said they're not going to do good this year.
Right.
In the Olympics.
Right.
And we really felt that in our heart that they wasn't going to do good. But they did great.
They did.
They ended up winning the Olympics with the most medals.
Wow.
They ended up getting 118 medals total.
They looked shady there for a minute.
Listen, it looked real shady. But they ended up getting 39 gold, 41 silver, and 33 bronze. It's 113.
How many gold?
39.
Wow.
They was rocking.
What's the record for gold?
Rocking. I don't know, but they beat China. China only got 88 medals. We got 118 medals.
And it looked like China was running away with it.
It looked like they was running away with it.
It looked like the rest of the basketball world was running away with it too.
It looked like they was running away with it. But guess what? The men's basketball team got to go, kid.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, and just for you, right?
Oh, volleyball team got it too.
Yeah,
and they beat
volleyball.
my squad, Brazil.
Yeah. Now, how's Brazil your squad?
Women, come on, man.
Yeah,
The women's volleyball team.
So-
Brazil,
That's your team now.
Brazil.
That's your team.
Yeah. And volleyball and soccer. Men's soccer, Brazil.
Let me guess. You like
Women's volleyball, Brazil.
So you like watching the women in Brazil, pretty much.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So when you tune into the Olympics, you just want Brazil to win.
I really don't want the match to be over with.
You want it to keep going.
Just wanted to keep going.
So pretty much it's like,
Who the better looking team?
you know what? I don't even know.
Brazil or the USA team? It ain't even close. If you put them, you do the fashion. You deal with models, and if you had to market the USA women compared to them Brazilian women, you going with the Brazilian women. You gonna make mad money.
It's funny you say that because, you know,
Big bag.
because Tom Brady's wife is from Brazil, so it's funny you say
That's
that.
true.
Funny you say that. But, you know, on to Olympics.
Okay.
Off of Brazil, because I'm from USA. And
Okay.
we did our thing.
Yeah, they did.
The men's basketball team got their gold.
Yes, they did.
And I thought they was going to lose.
Oh, you was watching that game?
Hey, listen, it's not that I thought they was going to lose, but remember, they lost to France.
Oh yeah, everybody was.
But it came down to them and France in the
Right.
rematch.
Oh yeah.
And France got the silver because we got the gold, but that was the game.
But was it a close game?
Yes.
It came down to what?
A couple points came down, but they was rocking, though.
Oh, okay.
They was rocking. But just for you,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you who was on the men's basketball team.
All right.
Because you was like, who on the team? Who on the team? You know.
I was
so,
wondering the way they was losing. I'm trying to figure that out for myself. Like, yo, how's this going down?
like,
So
who
what
on the
happened?
team? Who on the team?
Mhm.
So, you know, they had your boy Bam from the Heat,
All
right?
right,
You
all
got
right.
Devin Booker from the Suns.
Oh yeah.
You got Kevin Durant from the Nets.
Oh, yeah.
He led the whole thing. He's now the scoring
yeah.
champion. Remember,
Oh,
he's the
yeah.
scoring champion
Yeah.
now for the Olympics, beating out
I knew
Carmelo
Durant was
Anthony.
going to do his thing.
Right? You got Jeremiah Grant
Right.
from the Pistons. You got Draymond Green from the Warriors.
You had that defense out
Yeah,
there.
you got your boy Drew Holiday from the Bucks. You got that chip.
All right.
You got your boy Johnson from the Spurs.
Okay.
You got your boy Zach LaVine from the Bulls.
Okay.
You got your favorite guy, Damian Lillard.
Oh yeah. The next Sixer.
Jamil McGee for the Nuggets.
Okay.
And you got your boy Chris Middleton
We ain't even really have a bomb squad
and
out there.
Jason Tatum.
Oh, Tatum, yeah.
So,
That's my man. Yeah,
so what do you think
I
about
bang
that
with
team?
Tatum.
Because now all their stock is going up.
I mean, we didn't even put the best team on the floor, and we still won the gold.
I think that was a amazing team, though.
Steph Curry wasn't there.
You got Chris Middleton.
LeBron James wasn't there.
I don't know, but I think
Harden, Curry. Come on, it's a list. It's a whole.
First of all, you had Kevin Durant.
I'm just saying we
Kevin
didn't have
Durant is arguably the second best player in the
but
NBA.
we did not have the best team. We could have devised a better team than that. Put it that way, and we still won the gold.
I think that was a healthier team, and I think that was a great team.
Oh my God. So, like, if they would have added Embiid, if Embiid wasn't hurt, he wouldn't have made them better?
I don't think it mattered.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The best team wasn't on the floor, bro.
Nah, but what I'm saying is they listen, Devin Booker was rocking.
Okay.
Kevin Durant was killing it.
Okay.
So you can't, when you got you got Damian Lillard, your boy, the Blazers was killing it.
Okay.
Jason Tatum was phenomenal. Celtics
Okay.
killing it.
What about the boy from the Dallas Mavericks?
We can't forget Draymond Green. Did I mention him? Draymond
Yeah,
Green.
he bring you toughness
Right.
and defense.
So, but
But I'm
these are majorities.
And not to mention the boy that just won the championship for Milwaukee. You could have added him too. Him
That's
and
what I'm
Embiid
saying.
in the paint.
Right. but you had Drew Holiday and you had Milton.
Don't give me Drew Holiday, man.
You got Milton.
I'm all
They
right.
both got rings.
Don't give me them dudes. Don't give me them dudes. They
So-
all right. They all right. But they ain't that. They ain't that. We could have put a team together where we would have never even lost the whole Olympics.
That never happened ever in history.
We would have been blowing
That would-
teams out by 40.
That never would have happened.
Wow. Okay.
It's a lot of competition overseas. Remember, they're playing a lot of NBA players. They're actually playing for the home team. So a couple of the NBA players weren't playing for USA.
Oh yeah, I know. A lot of them playing for their own country. That's nice.
So that makes a difference.
Yeah, patriotism. Okay. All
You
right.
know,
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm trying to stretch this Olympic talk out because it's the last day for Olympics, man. Dang, I'm just trying to stretch this thing out, man. USA, baby. The Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man?
I'm trying to stretch this thing out.
I watched the race just for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And the Jamaicans.
Okay, here you go.
No, hold on.
Here you go.
I watched the race, right?
Right.
And you know where they starting at. You know they got to get down in their stance. And
Talking about the women, right?
women.
Right.
And they got to get down in their stance.
Right.
And they like this.
Right.
And they like this.
And you look at the butt too. You like this. You trying to watch to the. You
Right.
probably trying to move your screen to try to get them to spin around. Try to get them to spin around.
And the way the arch is
Right.
athleticism. The
So,
arch.
so did you watch it for me
The
or did you watch
angle.
it for yourself?
No, but the crazy part, I imagine myself coming from behind on the
Right.
track, just running up
Right.
out of nowhere.
Right.
Where security probably would have to come and tackle me off the track.
Right.
And get behind one of them Jones.
Yeah, that's total violation, kid. Like, I don't even make sense. Like,
Yo, it's wrong. But that's the thought that crossed my mind.
for a grown man to say that. Wow. We're in trouble. Like, your head actually thought that thought, right? Really?
It came right to my mind, bro.
All right. Okay, so let's
Like,
go.
gun them down, Teeth. Gun
All
them
right,
down.
So since we're in the Olympics,
Right.
jeez, man. Woo. I don't even know where that came from. If this was
Came from the mental ward.
If this was live on television, we'd be like this. We're going to go to a commercial break. We would have definitely went to a commercial. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we're going to a commercial break. And then,
Yo, they like that bull tripping. Like Teeth tripping, bro.
oh, man.
You know what? A lot of things goes on in people's mind, but they won't say it out loud. Like, you know, people won't
I
exactly
promise you
say
that
out
does not
loud.
go in anybody's head.
Somebody out there was
Listen,
thinking that.
Do you know what that sounds like?
What?
That sounds like if somebody walks down the street, you just hop behind people.
Exactly.
Right. That's not a good
So
conversation.
you never walked
Let me-
past something that you just
Oh,
wanted to knock
man,
upside the head with a club.
All right, so let's talk. I know how to pull you out. So the Olympic men, the 4x4 got gold.
The who?
The Olympic men's, man.
Oh,
The
okay.
4x400, you know,
Okay.
really, they got the gold.
4x4?
Yeah, they got the gold. They did their thing.
Okay.
You know, so that's added to the Olympic story.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I got to bring it back to your story.
You don't, bro. But somebody lying, bro. Somebody lying, bro.
The Olympic
Somebody
4x400 women's won the gold as well. 4x4 women.
I said that.
Now I know, but I'm just saying. I'm
They
stretching this
beat
out.
Jamaica.
I know. I'm chopping it up. So I gotta bring you out your zone because that was the craziest thing. Like, I don't even want to throw you under the bus like I usually do. I'm just like, yo, I'm trying to
You
like.
can't throw me under the bus
I'm
because
trying
I'm
to-
dead serious. I mean
All right.
everything that come out my mouth.
Anyway, so, but what makes a big deal about that is who was on the team. And one person that was on the team was 35-year-old Allison. What's her name?
She was the anchor,
Nope.
right?
Allison. Let's see if you can see if you pay attention.
She was the last one.
No,
the-
that's An Sang Moo. No,
Oh,
that was
okay.
the 19-year-old. No,
Oh, okay.
not her.
Okay.
Allison. What I tell you her name was? Allison. Come on.
Allison Moo.
No, not that.
Allison Moo. I don't.
Allison Felix, man.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
guess what? So when she won the 4x, she did the 400, right?
Right.
And when she won that 400, she tied Carl Lewis for the most medals. It was 10 medals. She tied it Carl Lewis when she won that. And then she had another race,
Right.
which is the 4x400.
Right.
And then guess what?
What?
Now she passed Carl Lewis. But she's the most decorated,
Damn.
right, woman athlete on the track with 11 medals.
And at 35?
35. She started when she was young, but she
35. That's good.
Yo,
man.
4 of them are gold.
And she in good shape. Because, I mean, she run track, so you know she in good shape.
She got 11 medals, man. She did her thing, man.
Yeah,
You know.
That's what's up.
So, on top of that, because I'm dragging the Olympics out. I got to get it all out. What I say? She 4 of them are gold, but total she got 7 gold, and she got 3 silver, 1 bronze. She was like a prodigy in high school doing her thing. This is why I'm getting to the whole point of why she's such a big deal.
Right.
Because you can recall back a couple shows ago, I talked about it.
Right.
And I'm going to bring it all the way back to make it all make sense.
All right.
So at 35 years old, she's now the most decorated athlete. And as far as on the Olympics, right? As far as the women.
Right.
And then on top of that, so when she was in prodigy in high school, right? She actually, she went professional pretty much. So she forgo her college. After, being a star in high school, she went straight to college, but she couldn't play or run in any track sports because she went pro directly. Signed with Adidas and went straight to pro in 2003.
Wow.
She went straight to pro. And when she did that, and she started winning more golds, and she was doing her thing.
Okay.
And so then when her contract ended with Adidas, she went with Nike.
Okay.
It was Now, young girl. Here's the thing I gotta mention: Adidas paid for her college at USC.
Right.
So they paid for her tuition,
right.
but she couldn't play any sports or run track because she was a pro. Once you go pro, you're eligible for college.
Okay.
Any sports.
Okay.
So she did that, right?
Right.
Now she goes with Nike. She do her thing with Nike.
Right.
Right. And this is when Nike had that fallout with her.
Okay.
Right. At 2017, she decides get pregnant.
Okay.
And have a baby.
Okay.
And that was the one when I said Nike said we're only going to pay you 70% of your pay, and they wouldn't cover maternity. So for 2017 to 2019,
right. I didn't think Nike was like that though, man. I thought Nike was.
Well, that was 2017. So in 2019, when because in 2017 she renegotiated, and she only had 2 years left. So 2019
they never came at it like that.
2019 they left her, and then that's when she signed with Gap, with the Alita sneakers.
Okay.
Got her own thing. Simone Biles hopped on that too. Signed with that. But so that was the one. What I told you, she says she's going to pay for the moms.
Oh, okay.
At the Olympics.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? See how that story went?
Yeah.
So now she went from being in the Olympics, dominating.
Right.
Nike saying, "Hey, you pregnant? We cutting your money."
Right.
And she's now the top medalist.
Period.
Yeah.
So it came around. Yeah.
So her story's amazing.
Yeah, it came around. It came around.
Her story's amazing.
It came around like it was supposed to.
Right. So,
but she put in a lot of hard work for that. So, I mean, when you put in hard work, good things happen, and that's what happened.
That story's amazing, man.
Yeah. That's a comeback story.
I was trying to drag it out for the Olympics, man. That's
a comeback story.
It's no more to drag out, man. I did what I could for you.
It was good.
But you know what we're going to talk about?
The volleyball team, Brazil, yeah.
You want to talk about volleyball? I'm trying to say you with the Olympics. I know you want to be done with I can talk Olympics this whole show, as you can see.
All right, well, let's talk about the women's volleyball.
Or Brazil, right?
Yeah, Brazil versus the United States.
So what did you like about the which part of the body were you watching? The legs as it was jumping, the calves stretching.
No, the Brazilian women, you could go from head to toe, straight from the toes all the way up. You know what I mean? You talk about complexion, skin tone, hair, body.
Right.
They got the total package,
right.
Bro.
Okay.
Well, we can switch it up though, bro. I don't want to get too deep into that.
Sure.
Positive.
I give you the floor for how your Brazil standing.
I'm good, bro. You're going to get me in trouble.
You already got in trouble with to go behind somebody. I don't even know what to say about that.
No, you ever see a ball just run on the field at the baseball game for nothing, and then they tackle him? You never seen that?
No.
Oh, you don't watch sports then?
No, I never seen. You mean tackle somebody on the field or tackle a player?
While a game going on, some idiot runs out onto the field.
Right.
Security comes out and tackles him and takes him off the field. You've never seen that happen in
So
sports.
you're saying that some idiot was on the field and they tackled him, and you're saying in track you'll be that idiot. Okay. So
you're just watching the Olympics and this idiot.
Right. So you're gonna climb all the way down the rafters
and run it behind the track, run on the track and try to catch up to the gate.
Yeah, you wouldn't even make it that far.
No, I wouldn't.
No, but you would definitely.
I'm just
try.
saying that's the thought that was, when I was watching.
The only one I really liked was FloJo. FloJo's my favorite.
Oh yeah, she everybody's favorite.
She had the records. FloJo is my favorite.
Yeah, FloJo. I remember FloJo.
All right, so I'm gonna pull off Olympics now.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Because I know you. When I said FloJo, you started licking your lips. So I was like, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe change it up a little bit.
Nah, I don't even look at her like that though.
That's because she's rest in peace. She's gone. But all right, so let's talk about what's going on crazy. And last week I didn't get really a chance to talk about it, but what's crazy is the baby, and how they're doing him right now.
Right.
Right. It took him off of Lollapalooza. They pulled him off like 4 tours. Sponsors dropped him, and he pretty much said something on the show about. I guess he said something because I don't want to. I'm not going to quote him, but he said something in the show, and he said something about gays having AIDS, and he said something about he used the whole thing.
Did he use the wrong words?
No, he just...
Did he say gay, or did he say the word that you're not supposed to use? Did he say hurtful words, or did he always use gay?
He probably used the hurtful word. Because
that's when they attack you. When you use the hurtful words.
But the crazy part was he was in his show,
right?
And somebody filmed it. It went viral,
right?
And then he did an apology,
right?
His apology was wrong.
Well, what did he apologize for?
Because he said something about, if you gonna go into the parking lot and you're not gonna stuck on this, you know what I mean? If you're a guy, you this, and it was more or less he said something.
But what took his mind in that direction? I mean,
because he was saying more or less, if the show was going on,
right?
And he was like, listen, if you were a guy, he said he said the lady, he said the guy, how you hype the crowd up,
right?
And he was just like, saying extra,
right?
Like saying, what I mean. Like if you a guy and you not going to be in a parking lot, sucking on your knees, whatever. Put your, put your lighter up. He was saying that. You know what I mean? If you this,
I'm totally lost with the conversation because I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not really trying to get into those words.
No, but I'm just saying, why would the baby be worried about some dude in the parking lot giving head? Like, how did that enter his mind?
Because he was hyped.
Right.
And you know how when you in the party or you're a crowd and you say things.
But something made him think about that.
Yeah, it's like, no, you say something that makes somebody put your hands up.
Right.
So that's like if somebody say, if you're not a punk, put your hands up. So everybody gonna put their hands up in the crowd if you're not a punk.
Right.
So he was doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he went a little extreme, the homeboy way. So in his mind, he went like, if you're on the corner with your boys, you're gonna say this. He went like that mindset, not realizing in the crowd, there's all kind of demographics in there.
He know it.
So they felt. They out
there.
So they felt so offended that even Madonna stepped in, and was like, he needs education on,
Yeah, because he's doing too well to step off the track like that. I mean, I don't see why he even wanted to go in the direction of having that conversation. Like, his mindset should be right now, he one of the hottest rappers out there, right? He's very marketable, and he's making plenty of money. I don't see how your mindset is focused on that. It should be focused on something else. That's why I'm trying to figure out, like, what made the baby start talking about that?
So you know the story, right? All right. So pretty much they're saying that because he said if you not gay and you don't have AIDS, something like that, if you don't have AIDS, he was talking like that, right?
Oh.
Right.
So that's worse. You on stage. Yeah. If you gay, come on.
No, if you're not gay.
If you're not gay,
and you don't
come
have
on,
AIDS,
man.
right.
Come on, man. Come on.
So the cancer culture came
He shot himself in the foot.
He shot.
I don't know what story is worse, my Olympic story or him acting like that.
The Olympic story definitely worse. Because I don't even want to tell you why. I don't want to tell you that. But the whole thing is, Lil Boosie came to his defense.
Right.
So a couple artists, even like Kanye, took the streaming down the song they got, Nah Nah Nah. The chick, Dea Lupa, she got a track with him, Levitating, they pulled that off a stream.
Right.
So the cancer culture is just like pulling away from him now. Spine's pulling away from him, and he wouldn't apologize again.
Right.
And he apologized. He said, you know what? He said, the internet, y'all want to destroy somebody before he gets a chance to learn and be educated. Like, so in other words, saying if you made a mistake, y'all just blowing it out the proportion instead of like coming forth. And he said, you know what? I appreciate those that was coming to tell him, you know, hey, you're wrong, and educating them and things.
Right.
But so my whole point was, and what Boosie was saying,
right,
he feel as though they're forcing everybody. You know, Boosie said, hey, they making everybody, you know, go in this direction, saying like, okay, if he can say this, and the gay community gets mad,
right,
then he said the Nas X should be able to, you know, be mad at the straight community, should be mad at Nas X, and it shouldn't be a problem. So what Boosie is saying is that y'all shouldn't be on the baby like as hard as y'all are. It's like if he apologized, like y'all should be trying to cancel him. But they what do you think about that? What's going on?
He made a mistake, man. He made a mistake. People make mistakes. We're not human. I know he wish he could just reel it back, because sometimes in your mind, right, you see it one way, right? But when it comes out, it's like, what the? It wasn't supposed to go that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We know what he was saying. And,
right.
And the internet took it the way it went, and it just went left.
Yeah, they very judgmental, man. They worrying about that. It's too much we got going on out here in this country to be really worried. I mean, they picking. I mean, what he did was wrong, but to take it to that extreme and not take other things to extreme like that really upsets me, man. That really upsets me.
So do you really think he should be canceled? Like they and pull him off all those shows, like they pulled him off? Do you think so do you think what he did was that bad? Or do you think it could have been,
I think he got a little too cocky. You could tell by like how he treated the kids with the candy. And a lot of other things he been doing in the news.
There you go.
I think he got cocky, and it cost him some money.
Oh, it's gonna cost him his career.
I hope not.
It is.
I hope not.
Yeah, they already put. You gotta understand. It's like.
You think they got the power to shut him down?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you mean to tell me they could just shut him down?
Madonna came at him. Madonna's an icon legend.
I
Madonna
ain't
never
doing the Madonna thing, but give me somebody else.
Kanye.
All right, Kanye, I could rock with that. I'm not rocking with Madonna though, man.
Kanye took his whole song off. They got a song that he took it off the stream.
Oh, Kanye had a song with him?
Yep, and took it off the stream.
Whew. Sheesh.
That's what I'm saying. People were taking songs off with him.
Dang. Yeah, he got too cocky. Now he gonna have to be humble. He gonna have to humble himself. He gonna have to.
But so what do you think about this new cancer culture? Everybody wants to start canceling people. Now, what do you think about that? Like, cause back in the real hip hop days,
right?
Matter of fact, we gotta get into what we gotta get into.
Right.
That versus.
Okay. We
gotta get into that with the Locks and Dipset.
Oh yeah,
because you thought Dipset was going to win.
You know what?
Let me hear it.
They disappointed me, man, because they kind of got clowned, bro.
Extremely clowned, yes.
And you know, all that laying on the stage, sleeping, when you need to be rapping, when you need to be going through your book or some type of file to bring out a track, because it was really the Locks show. It's really the Locks on tour. That's what it really is. You know what I mean? A couple of bangers, but yeah, they not on that level. Jada, it was. Listen,
I love to hear this because you was so like Dipset was going to win.
Like
Dipset going to Dipset,
like,
Dipset. Now you saying Locks. I like this, man.
Like, like out of the Locks, right? My favorite boy, not even Jada.
But everybody likes Styles. We know that.
Styles P is the one I really bang with, and I go over the Luch. But Jada, Jada destroyed them by herself, man. It wasn't even close. Like, Jada came with a skill set. You see what I'm saying? Etiquette, skill, breath control. They knew each other's lyrics, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Dipset knew each other's lyrics too. I just think, well, not even I think, it's just that they were well calculated. Like, in other words, round for round. Like when Dipset came out with the Heat, Welcome to New York City.
Right.
That was crazy. With Jay-Z on the hook.
Right.
You know.
Right.
The heart of the. You know what I mean,
Yeah, but then they came at the locks about P. Diddy. All right, y'all came with the joint with Jay-Z on the hook, but then
no, they did 100 clips.
The Benjamins.
No, they did 100 clips. I'm from New York.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Jada and them did the Benjamins.
Yeah, that was earlier though. I'm talking about
that wasn't even the hottest joint. That wasn't even the hottest joint.
I'm just drilling you because you really thought Dipset was gonna win. So I want to hear you keep talking about the locks.
I mean, Dipset is more of, when I'm listening to Dipset, I listen for the fashion. You know what I mean? The money, the arrogance, that, the style. But Jada and them more street. You know, they more visual as far as, how the everyday regular person live out here. They in the hood. Now Dipset is on some, they not in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They in the Lamborghini or Mercedes, all with the drip on and stuff like that. Right now, my favorite group is what I'm talking about, bro.
Before you get into that, this how bad that Dipset got beat. How Locks beat them. The city of Yonkers gave Locks the key to the city. Like 3 days later, they got the key to the city.
Right.
They talking about open up a third part,
Okay.
Just for the kids,
Okay.
a workout stations for women,
Right.
Women with babies, adults growing up. But the whole thing is they got the key to the city. Jada's value just went up. So if you're a promoter booking Jada,
Right.
his price just went up.
It probably was all in the schematics, man.
So what that say about Versus? So now we got to say that Versus is the platform to either build you or destroy you.
Yeah.
Diplomat dropped.
Yeah.
Nobody's really, even though they go on tour, nobody cared.
And they had a couple of nice singles come out that I was really into. Presidential, and I could listen to Presidential, man. That joint hot, but they really kind of hurt their brand.
Right. So do you think Versus is going to come back strong now? You think Versus is going to be a big thing now? Like,
of course.
It was fading out because
yeah, of course. I think that situation uprooted a plant, that probably just needed some water and nurture and a little sun, a seed that just needed that. I think they uplifted something.
It was definitely great for hip hop.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely great for hip hop.
Definitely.
But so you think now the younger generation took notes, and you feel like now the younger generation like, oh my goodness, and they're gonna start putting more bars in their lyrics.
And it's gonna work on your craft.
So you think it's gonna phase out mumble rap?
No, that ain't going nowhere.
I think mumble rap is going to phase.
Nah,
I think it is. Because a lot of your top artists got bars,
right?
And they're young. Polo G, Lil Baby, like these guys got bars. They're young.
Okay.
So and they watch that. Like that was the best verses that was ever came out ever. If you think about it.
You know what? I don't know, man. Offset. What's the name of their squad?
The Migos.
Bro, lyrically, bullshit. I eat the cookie like my mom made it.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Woo! Bro, who I got next door to me, bro?
I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where you're going with that one. Like,
yo, the Migos is hot, bro.
He going back to the
bar
cookie,
for
ladies
bar,
and gentlemen.
a bar for bar. The Migos is ridiculous.
He's going back to the cookie, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be up high with
I don't know. See, I don't know how you can bring up the Migos after saying the Locks, though.
They ain't.
I'm just saying, how did you even Migos is popping your head? We talking Locks, and you like
they not messing with the Migos.
Who?
The Locks. They not. That's two different platforms.
All right, don't. All right, we just said this live on. Dang, man.
They not. The Migos is hotter. So you could put the Locks in the studio right now, right at this very minute. The Migos are hotter. They just are.
I apologize for all my hip hop gurus, the fans, the fathers, the godfathers of hip hop, everybody.
This guy be listening to.
He just said that the Migos is hotter than the Locks.
They are.
My apologies.
They are.
And he says bar for bar, he feel like the Migos are better than the Locks.
Yes, they are. They more futuristic. Gosh, man. They up to date.
You know what? I can't.
You know what I mean?
You know what?
The Migos is like the new. It's like the new Maybach or Lamborghini. And the Locks, you know, they still like an Escalade, like the 2021 Escalade, 22.
I'm revoking your hip hop license on the show. We can never talk hip hop on the show again. Matter of fact, let's talk about the airline and what happened on airline when they duct taped the person on the airline. Let's talk about that. I can't even talk music with you no more.
Man, go listen to Straightening.
Go
listen to Straightening, bar for bar.
Right. Listen.
One after another. Go listen to
Yo, where the commercial button? How you go to commercial?
Let's go to commercial.
Where the commercial button?
This the way we go to
You're
commercial.
not even ready.
Yes, we is.
You ain't even ready.
I'm born ready, bro.
You ain't even ready. It's not even plugged in. I can't believe you said that, man.
Bro.
I'm ready to lead a set.
A lot of people agree with me, though. A lot of people agree with me, bro.
Oh, my gosh, man.
A lot of people agree with me, bro.
I don't believe you said this on my platform.
Amigos is hotter, bro.
You said it on my platform.
Amigos is hotter. At this point in time, the Amigos are hotter.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this no more. Ever again. We'll never, ever again.
Billions.
These streets got me sleepless, and this cracker got me sleepless. Nigga, this track got me sleepless. I'm praying to make it through the end of the night. And these streets got me sleepless, and this cracker got me sleepless. Nigga, this track got me sleepless. I'm praying to make it through the end of the night. I hate y'all goofy ass niggas because y'all all flip-flop. I open the case, stop that ladder to the tip top. I spin the block, pop out, I make a pit stop, then slide to your BM crib. I'm fucking her in my flip-flops. I'm boss, teeth, he Borsalino. This bitch is bad, but my bank casino. I love my dogs, the killer dinos. Me and Marquita, we in the lack, we eating Geno's. Amoroso, Philly steak. I've been through the war, a lot of teeth need a break if revenge is sweet. Hater, cut the cake and slide me a slice. Oops, hater, I dropped the plate. These streets got me sleepless, and this cracker got me sleepless. Nigga, this track got me sleepless. I'm praying to make it through the end of the night. These streets got me sleepless, and this cracker got me sleepless. Nigga, this track got me sleepless. I'm praying to make it through the end of the night. It's a pot and a gun on a stove, nigga. I'm in the devil's kitchen. I got apes, I got birds, I got the devil bitchin'. Lucifer, your teeth, they saying you persistent. If you giving life advice, youngin', it's best for you to listen and pay attention, or come up missing. Them ladders true, them Scottie Pippins. This drama new, banana clipping. Shots out the all black Testarossa platinum pistons. I see y'all trying, it won't make a difference. Y'all lack the drive, nigga, you lack consistency. The 454, it come with lenses and them entrepreneurs, we come with Benzes. These streets got me sleepless, and this cracker got me sleepless. Nigga, this track got me sleepless. I'm praying to make it through the end of the night. And these streets got me sleepless, and this cracker got me sleepless. Nigga, this track got me sleepless. I'm praying to make it through the end of the night. Nice break.
All right, so you know how when you're on the job, right?
Right.
And you have like a certain amount of violations on the job,
Right.
and you get like first you get a verbal warning,
Pink slip.
then you get a written warning,
Right.
then you get a final written warning,
Then you get a fine.
right, and then sometimes you get fired and things like that. So us and the sponsors had a conference, and we pretty much, what we decided is if you have any more cuss words in any songs on this platform, we're canceling the music segment. And so we're giving you chances, and you regress back. Like that was the most cussing and N-word and everything for 5 weeks ago. Like you don't care about the brand. So I don't want to lose the sponsors. I don't know about you because we got big things coming up. So we had to meet, man. That's what they said. So
listen, tell them like this, bro. You know what I mean? First of all, I love the brand. I'm 100% behind the brand. But the music is a part of what I wanted to bring for my vision.
No, you missing the part.
I wouldn't let nobody.
No, we don't. Okay, here's the thing.
Take away the vision.
So do you know right now, if an A&R said, that's a hot song, we need it.
Right.
You can't play it nowhere on the radio. You don't have the radio version. It's not edited. So you have a radio version. So you can have a hot song all you want. It's going to sit there on the side because it's not edited for the radio. So that means it'll lose all the spins, all the money. So all the top radio stations from iHeartRadio, from, all the shows won't be able to play it.
It's hot.
All right. I don't think
why you ain't had this discussion before I did this though? Before I played it, like
because we had this discussion 10 shows ago.
Why you ain't tell me you had this discussion?
10 shows ago.
But why you ain't tell me you spoke with them and you had this discussion?
I told you that.
Why you wait till I play it?
No, I told you that 7 shows ago.
You ain't never told me you had no meeting with them, bro.
Well, I word things different, but it's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same thing. I like your face.
Sorry, Mike.
like, I understand, man. Like, I don't get it, but I don't want to focus on that. All right, so let's do this. Let's do a positive segment.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do 5 minutes of the fashion industry.
Yeah, let's do that.
Which is your favorite segment?
Yeah, I like it. I like fashion.
And today, so 5 minutes of the fashion industry, and it's brought to you by YU Models NYC.
Right.
And we're going to talk about pretty much taking a good picture and models, pretty much, and models and actors.
Right.
Taking a good picture. A lot of them don't understand what that means. So for actors, it's a headshot. Models, full body shot, which means, head to toe. You can't have your face covering your picture. You can't have your hand covering your face.
Right.
Can't have no big earrings. Can't have anything like that.
Right.
So when you're taking a good picture, you have to look at it as you're actually coming to the set and you're taking a natural pose, and when you do your headshot, it's a good expression, good face. But the problem is a lot of people don't know how to take a good picture. When I'm saying this is when you come to the set, you have to come with 150 poses in your head.
Right.
And sometimes it matters what you wear. Like you may wear a yellow shirt that make you stand out, or even in the face. For women, you may say, you know what? You may have a certain type of eyeshadow to make your eyes show. Things like that. You gotta be aware of these things.
Right.
So, but a lot of times, models don't do their homework and they don't know how to pose. And when you get to the set, they're looking at you, you're looking at them, but they supposed to do their homework. They supposed to look through magazines. They supposed to, the goal is 150 poses, so that if you come on the set, you do 150 poses. Now, as far as actors, the headset, the headshot, it's a little different.
Right.
But the thing about actors is, you have to learn how to memorize your lines.
Right.
When you come into a part and you're, auditioning for a part, you have to know how to do it off book. Off book means you can do it off the top of your head. If you memorize the lines, that means you can put emotion in it, you can put anger in it. So you gotta do these things, all of it tied together because sometimes, actors become models, models be actors, so they look at it from the whole thing as far as talent. But a lot of people, like I said, for actors, they don't know their lines. When they go to audition, they didn't study it. You don't want to have to look at the paper. And for us models, taking pictures, they don't know how to take a good picture of what to wear.
Right.
They don't know how to pose. And nowadays, the posing is more casual.
Okay.
Now, there are a few things that you could do to enhance the posing. But if you notice, everybody's doing the same pose. Like you look on the internet, they're doing the same pose.
Right.
And if you see somebody turn around in the pose, they don't know how to pose. If you see somebody bending down with the gel pose, they don't know how to pose.
Right.
When you're posing, you should be using your eyes, you should be using your hands, things like that. Cross your legs, just little things. But study magazines and learn how to pose. That's the whole point of this. Learn how to pose because they just don't know what they're doing.
I remember watching American Next Top Model, and they was taking the pictures, and they was like, all right, we don't see this, or this is not there. I mean, when they was looking at pictures, they'll put all these pictures in front of the judge, and they'll look at every individual girl, like you said, pose, and whatever else she's supposed to be doing to make it a great picture, because it ain't just taking a picture. It's a lot that comes along with it. I mean, when I say, and I ain't talking about the photographer, I'm talking about the model herself.
Right.
You can't just think you just gonna get up and look at me and take a picture. It's a lot that comes along with that. It's a lot of work. So in order to get certain shots, like you said, you gotta pose properly and you gotta have the proper energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that, man. I like how you always lie to, make me feel better. I appreciate that. You're like, I gotta make me feel better.
I'm still on you telling me somebody gonna fire me though, bro. How they gonna fire me?
Oh, we never gonna fire you.
I mean, you gonna fire? You gonna fire Billionaire Radio?
No,
bro?
never said that. You said gonna cancel the music segment.
Oh, okay.
The music segment, we was gonna eliminate that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. See, you wasn't listening.
Oh, okay.
You was thinking about running behind the girls in the track and all that stuff.
I'm just like, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean.
Nah. I would never let that. You. Yeah, we would never do that.
Sponsor drop us,
All right. I want to get you out of that, man.
We go another sponsor.
I want you to get out of that mindset. Cause you
just
really,
saying, we the boss. We run this.
Oh my gosh! Listen,
we boss, man.
Do you want to? Okay, how many times do we talk about the cussing in your music?
All the time.
Right. So do you want to go into that right now?
I knew I was wrong before I did it.
Okay. So what that say about your character? I'm trying not to take it there. You wanted to go there. I'm like, I don't want to do that to you.
Saying, bro.
I don't want to. All right, stop thinking about it. Listen, like I was saying, did you?
Shame, man. We run this, bro.
All right, so like I was saying, did you hear about? Man, breathe, man.
I'm breathing, bro.
Breathe.
I'm breathing, bro. I'm breathing.
So I know it was wrong before I did it. You're like, I know I'm gonna do something wrong.
I'm working on that part, man.
You're working on not doing things wrong?
No, I'm saying I was 100% fit. I was 150% wrong. You know what I mean?
All right, so long as we address that, we can correct it.
Other stuff,
right, we can address that, we can correct it.
I'm like, bro, I'm trying to hold myself. I'm like, Teeth, you don't want to lose this money, bro.
All right, so speaking of acting.
Right.
There was a chick, Raquel Palmer, right? Remember 2019, she had the big old billboard for Tyler Perry, and it's like, pick me, and remember that?
Right.
And Tyler Perry was like, I don't recommend you do that. Just come audition. He did a post on Instagram. He said, it's free to audition. You can save that money. That's not going to make anything better.
Right.
And she felt like she was ready to give up, and that was her last hope to do anything.
Right.
So why I bring that point up is she's actually now the lead in one of his sitcoms in September, All the Queen's Men.
Oh yeah.
So now, it's like, do you think that was a tactic that worked? Because she's saying, okay, don't do it. Tyler Perry's saying, don't do it.
Right.
And she's now in the lead. It worked. She went from not getting any parts with Tyler Perry to now in the lead.
Wow.
Do you think the Billboard had anything to do with that?
The Billboard?
Yeah.
I mean, what did I mean?
She had to audition as an actress.
Right. And Tyler Perry said, "Don't do this."
In 2019, it was a big billboard.
Right.
That she put up.
Right. Of herself.
Right. And she was more or less saying, Tyler Perry, reach out to me.
Right.
I want to be a part.
Right.
You know, she had her information in there.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So that was 2019.
Right.
And Tyler Perry addressed it and said, don't do this.
He told her not to put up the billboard?
Told everybody, don't do anything like that. Don't do nothing like that. That's not what
and
you
she
want to do.
still end up getting a job?
That's my point. So 2 years later, how does that look?
On Tyler Perry?
Just in general, how does it look? Because as an actress, she has a leading role with Tyler Perry. And of course, he said she acted well, and he, you know, she auditioned and she made the part. But do you feel like the billboard put pressure on Tyler Perry? He's not going to admit it? Because that she got her audition after the billboard, she got her auditions.
Tyler Perry, powerful though, man. He got billions of dollars. So
I think it worked. I would tell everybody if you put a billboard up,
right,
and now you're a lead actress or actor,
right,
the billboard had to work some kind of way.
I think it did.
It had to get his attention some kind of way.
I think it did.
And that was my whole point.
Yeah, she put it up there for everybody to see.
Right.
Somebody saw it.
Right.
Now it's a done deal.
So
marketing and advertisement.
So would you recommend people do that? Even though Tyler Perry said don't do it?
Yeah, I recommend it.
You know,
yeah.
I think everybody should do it.
That's a blueprint.
There'd be a whole bunch of billboards on the expressway, people putting their acting posters up.
I mean, it's a blueprint. It worked. So yeah, go ahead and use that.
So here's my comedy section though for me, right?
That's right.
So American Airlines, like I was saying, there was a guy on American Airlines. He was like blurting out, acting crazy on, you know, yelling, drunk, belligerent. Right. So one of the staff, he started fighting with the staff,
right,
and the other, you know, people on the airline level staff, the attendant. They just duct taped his mouth. They duct taped him to a chair.
Yeah, the boy made him. They had him by himself.
They duct taped him. They left him in a chair. The guy just started duct taping him.
Yeah, the guy went solo on Instagram.
Right.
And told the whole story about how it went down.
So do you think that was cool to do something like that?
I think
do you think they should be penalized for that?
I mean, yeah, it's a lawsuit. Yeah, it's definitely a lawsuit, but I mean, it's done. It happened.
Or would you fire them? That's what I'm saying. Would you fire? You think they deserve to be fired?
I don't think they deserve to be fired because they was looking out for the people on the plane. Was the plane in the air when this happened?
Yeah, they flying, getting ready to land eventually. But yeah,
and he was up acting like a fool.
Correct.
No, I don't think he should get fired for that. You should commend him, give him a medal. And then he just wanted to restrain the guy until they got back on the ground. Yeah, he took action. He did what probably some other people wouldn't do.
All right, so let me play this out.
Right.
They duct taped you.
Right.
What you would do in that plane land?
You mean after they get me out the duct tape?
Pretty much somebody
they
getting
probably got the authorities waiting on me though.
It don't matter.
Right.
You think that's cool? Like,
I doubt if I can get duct taped though.
He's probably
it'd probably take like 5 people.
It was like 5 of them. Okay. They all ganged on him.
Oh, okay.
But they duct taped his mouth shut. Also,
right.
You know, they did his chin. But do you think that's okay to do stuff like that? I think that sends a bad message. And he's probably gonna get a lot of money for that, lawsuit wise. I mean, even though they try to press charges on him, he's gonna get. I mean,
the boy was on Instagram clowning him and all that. Like, you know, he thought he was gonna do this, and he made a big. People was laughing at him, man. They had it on the news. They had this guy on the news,
right?
And the people that the reporters and all that, they was laughing at this dude, man, about how he did it and how it went down. But I don't think they should fire him. But I definitely think this is going to be some lawyers involved.
Yeah, I don't
and he might not win that case though, because think about it. It could be called a terrorist. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Why not? You acting like a fool on the plane?
So what?
What you mean, so what?
You can't duct tape me. You can't duct tape me.
All right, so what about if he had a knife?
Because you're violating my civil rights now. You can't duct tape.
All right, but what about if he had a knife?
I'd have punched them all in the face.
What if he had a bomb?
I'd have punched him in the face.
Oh, so you saying it's good to knock him out and leave him laying in the chair?
No, I'm saying
but don't duct tape him.
Man, don't touch me. That's crazy.
I don't think that's how the world works, bro.
You think the world works to duct tape people?
All the time.
All right, let's play this thing out.
Right.
Your son calls you and phone.
Right.
Dad, they just duct taped me to the chair.
My first thing I'm gonna ask him, why? Son, why did they duct tape you to the chair, son?
You're definitely not gonna be calm.
What was you doing?
I'm
pretty sure he had to be doing something out of line to get duct taped to a chair on an airplane. People ain't playing up there, bro. Think about it. Anything can happen. You up that high, you know the game changes, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. You jumped out your seat. Listen, man, with the bombings and everything else that's going on, don't nobody want to see that. That make people very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
So you all for the duct tape?
Oh, yeah, I'm with that. They should have duct taped him.
I'm not talking about in the streets of Philly. I'm talking about in the airplane.
That's what I'm talking about. They should have had his restraint. Like, yeah, you got to restrain him unless they had some buckles. I mean, the boy was acting irate. I mean, what else was they going to do? Just let him just terrorize the plane until it land?
All right, real quick. Real quick. Let me just give you something else.
Right.
I'm going to just go left field.
Go.
Marley, great producer.
Right.
2019, they get him for sex trafficking in Vegas. Right? He had to be sex
Marley Marl?
Marley Marl.
We got 2 minutes.
I know. They got him for human sex trafficking.
Right.
She had to serve 33 months.
Right.
He says they got a little tumor in my leg, got to take it out. So I push my time back. You think they should push his time back? And are you surprised that he got sex trafficking in Vegas? Yeah, prostitution and sex trafficking.
I don't know what Marley Marl doing, man. I mean, it's a little late in the game for all that. So.
Yo, you didn't like what I said earlier. Boy.
Welcome to Billionaire Radio.
Yo, it's funny, man.
You got your host, Big Back Arm, star of the show, Latif Billions.
Oh, man.
It's funny up here today. It is real funny.
He feels some kind of way. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host needs a hug. Thank y'all for tuning in. Listen, man, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your first time on the channel. I know.
Billions.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to Toucan doing this thing.
Shout out to Glockaware Radio.
Hey, Toucan, we saw y'all on Fox too, man. Shout out to that episode, man. When they
like
interviewed
and
y'all.
subscribe. Like and subscribe.